Yeah, hey, Coach, great starting pitching, second day in a row. What can you say about Tyler's outing today?
Just amazing. We said coming into it, if you're going to win games in regionals, you got to have heroes. And I got two of them sitting right beside me. That's longest outing of the season. And at a time like this was just amazing. He did what he needed to do, but got 3 double plays to help him out. Struck out 3 dudes on the night, but made him put the ball in play, and we played pretty good defense, and that's what he does. I think 80% of the fastballs that I called were down the middle, at least 80%. Just force contact. And if you force contact with a good team behind you, great things will happen. So unbelievable performance at a huge moment.
We'll go to the back here on the right.
This is for Tyler. Derek was in here last night saying that whenever he woke up, he knew he was going to have a good day yesterday. Just curious, when did you have a good feeling about today? And since you haven't pitched since the regular season finale against TCU, how did it feel out there and getting things going early for you?
I knew I was going to be ready and prepared. We had a little bit extra break going off. We had last weekend off, so it took the time to make sure my body was ready to go and ready to rock for today.
Ryan.
Brody, with GCU changing pitchers quite often, how were you able to manage to have good swings against multiple guys? And what's the approach like that when you may be facing a different pitcher each time?
Yeah, just be able to rely on our coaches' scouting reports, seeing what they're throwing, everything else, sticking to our approach, not getting the moment too big, and just middle of the field and sticking to our approach. So.
Over here.
Tyler, I think we've asked you this before this year, but you've thrown in some of the biggest games this season for you guys. What does that do for your confidence when consistently the guy on your right side is putting you out there for some of the biggest games of the season?
Yeah, Coach has had full confidence in me the whole year, even through the ups and downs at the beginning of the season. He stood by me, made sure I was ready to rock every outing, still gave me the ball, gave me the opportunity to still compete and do what I know am able to do, being able to throw in the pick game or this game or any of the other large outings that I've had. It's just a huge confidence boost. It's great to have a big crowd behind me, and the energy in the dugout's huge. It's nice to pitch with a lot of energy.
Right here on the left side.
Yeah, Coach, you talked a little bit about their defense. JJ made some great plays at short, and your first baseman tumbles into the dugout. You can talk more about that.
Yeah, it's I told the team in the outfield before the game started, the team that plays the best defense is probably going to win this game because we knew there was going to be a lot of balls in play. We were going to put a lot of balls in play. And we did. We played, Chumley played great. JJ played great. Kress always plays great defense, and so does Huss. So, the outfielders, Lumsden catching the ball with his butt against the fence was a big play. And fortunately, at that time, I told Oliver when I went out there, I said, let him hit it to right. The wind's blowing in from right. Don't let him hit it to left because the ball was carrying better that direction. But little worrisome when it went off the bat, but nice to see old Looms stick his big mitts up there and catch that one.
Brian.
Yeah, Coach, I think yesterday you had said that you guys had never won the first 2 games of a regional. Now that that's happened, just going into where you're in a situation where it's just 1 to advance, how do you avoid not, overthinking anything and just sticking with what you've been working on?
Yeah, it's obviously the trap that you can fall into in this position is all we have to do is win 1 of the next 2. And that's the absolute wrong way to think. We need to try and win the game tomorrow night. If you think about winning 1 of the next 2, you'll probably have a letdown. So we're going to come with guns a-blazing tomorrow night. The team we're playing is going to be coming off a win, so they're going to be excited and feeling good and trying to knock us off. And I've seen it happen a bunch. If the undefeated team has a letdown, the other team can sneak up on you. So we got to do everything we can do to keep that from happening.
Right side.
For both Tyler and Brody, you guys are in your first year with this program. Not to put the cart before the horse here, but this run, this season so far, what has this meant to you guys as far as just the history you all have accomplished this season and the opportunity that's now in front of you all?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I grew up a West Virginia fan. Being able to be a part of this team this year is just huge, and be able to hopefully write some history tomorrow and win a baseball game tomorrow.
Yeah, just what he's saying. I mean, it's something I've never been a part of. Being able to come here and having a chance at making history, for coaches last year. So just not changing a thing and just taking it like it's the most important game like coach says every single time. So
Any more questions? All right.
You good?
thank you.
Thank you.